Runway 7.0, which will come back to Buff State next month. The fashion department at the college is gearing up for their big runway show, which will once again showcase up-and-coming student designers from this area. I got a sneak peek, or Matt got a sneak peek, at the beginning stages of this exciting event. Let's take a look.
What you're watching may look like footage from a high-stakes reality show where designers compete for prizes and accolades. It's not. But these are designers, and they are about to compete for a chance to showcase their designs at Runway 7.0, Buffalo State's annual fashion show.
The theme of our show this year is Chrysalis, and that really is, it's to kind of showcase that we are a new department, and we've been through so much through the past years, and now we're officially a department, so it's kind of like our growth period.
Right now there's a whole bunch of chaos. All the designers are getting together their collections. There's still some designers who haven't fully put together their collections, so there's some construction work that's going on.
Just as if you were watching Project Runway on TV and the stress behind the scenes, and when Tim Gunn walks in and says, "Time's up, guys," you know, head to the runway. This is where we're at right now.
These students will have the opportunity to bring their finished collections in front of a panel of local designers.
And last semester when I was listening to Pandora, I listened to Lana Del Rey, and she has this retro soulful sound. So I want to create like a retro collection. So I want to incorporate retro and floral together. And it was also based on the idea of a confidence of a girl building up her confidence as the years go by. So my target market would be around like 21 to 25.
I originally was inspired by cracked eggshells, so I went with the transformation of a bird, and I played with hard and soft shapes, and I made two of my own prints. That one there is like the claws of the bird going around, and then the one next to it on the pants, I kind of outlined the head of a bird without making it look like a bird head.
If something fails to meet Runway's strict standards, it's this panel's job to point it out, offering these students a chance to learn from working professionals.
For everything that I can see right away, I would press them really well, just to get rid of those wrinkles and whatnot, and especially for the transition into your illusion neckline, you don't want to see the seam allowance from the cotton to the netting. So either you don't have to blind stitch it or tack it or anything, but just make sure it's pressed really well. You could actually tack it to the armhole if it's not stitched in.
Through showcasing and defending these concepts, students walk away with a few valuable lessons.
I think the process is very educational in the regards of experience. Like, I think that everyone has a lot of creative ideas and everybody always wants to do these things and put them out there in fashion, but no one actually has the experience of being put down or having a timeline or a deadline to have to abide by, or rules and regulations. Like, everybody always wants to do stuff and go out there, but not knowing that there's an ultimatum or possibility that you can be cut.
Lessons that will serve a major purpose long after these students graduate.
They learn deadlines. I mean, it's just like a job. You have to meet your deadlines, and if you don't meet your deadlines, you get fired oftentimes. So we're just trying to really kind of instill and have them learn that whole process of creating the garment, and then planning. Planning is huge. You have to plan. So some of them have planned, some of them haven't, and we're going to see that today.
But for now, there's still a lot to work on for Runway 7.0.
After we see this, I guess the real work gets put into place. We've been working on this show for the whole semester. We started off with like creative ideas, backdrops, lighting, and setting, but we haven't actually had the designers. So now that we have confirmed designers, we'll be able to do the hair and makeup, we'll be able to cast more models, and we'll be able to go forth with our show.